All right, so former Mkhondo Mayor Vusi Mota and his co-accused appearing in the Piet Retief Magistrates Court in Mpumalanga. The case postponed to the 2nd of February, so not far from now, for the formal bail application. The accused will remain in custody. They've been charged with possession of an unlicensed firearm, which police suspect was used in the murder of a local councillor Sibonelo Inshangase, Sandile Khumalo and Sizwe Mbingo. Now that's the people involved in the story. Senior reporter Siphamandla Goge, I believe, is with us. He's joining us now this afternoon. And Sipa, hello to you. We're seeing visuals here, live visuals. It looks like very busy police activity and vans starting to pull out of properties. If you can hear me, Sipa, bring us up to speed.
Absolutely. Those visuals that my colleague Lingen Dabambi is showing you, they include police officers and security personnel at the Piet Retief Magistrates Court in Mkhondo, simply because the former mayor of the local municipality, that is Vusi Mota, together with his co-accused there, Mr. Sfiso Sangweni, they are about to leave the court precinct as they will be escorted out, going back to Bethal prison. This is the mood and the situation outside court. Heavy security with police officers carrying high caliber rifles and members of the ANC out here to protest. They have been protesting, saying the accused persons mustn't be granted bail. Earlier on, there were members of the economic freedom fighters also who came out to protest here in support of Mr. Mota. Of course, the national leadership of the EFF had distanced itself from Mr. Mota, saying he was not their member, even though he may have attended one of their events, but he was not a member who's got a membership. But EFF members who are said to have been recruited by Mr. Mota came out to protest in support of him and in defense of him. So Mr. Mota faces charges in relation to being found in possession of what is called a legal firearm, or of being in possession of a firearm, and his co-accused Mr. Sangweni faces a charge of basically providing or supplying a firearm and ammunition to a person who is not authorized to carry it. The police van that you see now, that's where Mr. Mota, the former mayor of Mkhondo local municipality, and Mr. Sangweni are being transported to Bethal prison. Their case has been adjourned, or the matter has been postponed to the 2nd of February 2023. The main reason for that postponement has been the issue of the fact that the accused person's lawyer said his clients were denied their right to consult with their legal representative. So therefore, they were not prepared to argue today, and they were not ready to deal with the matter today. I think that police van is just escorting other people who appeared in court today. It will appear that Mr. Mota is still inside the Piet Retief Magistrates Court. They were clearing other inmates who had come to appear in court today. Then now they will then transport Mr. Mota and Mr. Sangweni to Bethal prison. That's where they will remain in custody up until the 2nd of February, when they come back to court for their formal bail application hearing. They arrived in court just after 12 today, simply because there was a confusion. Initially, when the matter was postponed last week, they were meant to be taken to the Piet Retief local facility of the Department of Correctional Services. However, the prosecutor told the court that due to security reasons, the accused persons had to be taken to Bethal prison. That's where they were kept. So therefore, there was a delay in the morning when they were meant to be transported to court. The initial understanding is that they were in Piet Retief, only to find that the police car that was meant to go and fetch them was not ready, was blocked according to the prosecutor. Hence, they had to make another alternative transportation arrangements to get the accused persons in court, taking the bigger or the better part of the day really in terms of proceedings. There were meant to get underway at 9 o'clock in the morning, but they were delayed. So the matter was postponed to the 22nd of February. ANC members are still protesting here, waiting for that convoy and the escort to leave Piet Retief Magistrates Court.
And Siphamandla as well, I just want to make sure that our viewers are following this court case as closely as possible. So what we've got here is a situation where there is a charge of possession of an unlicensed firearm. Then I understand police are still looking into whether or not they suspect this could have been used, this actual firearm, this unlicensed firearm, in the murder of the local councillor. I just want to make sure we've got the timelines right here. So are they still only dealing with the charge of an unlicensed firearm, or are we at a point now where we're talking about the use of this specific firearm in the murder of Sibonelo Ntshangase?
So far, nothing has been communicated and disclosed in court about this firearm being suspected to be the one that may have or could have been used in the murder of politicians or ANC members in the province, including the 3 ANC members that were gunned down a week or 2 ago who were buried over the weekend. But for the sake of context and clarity, let me brief our viewers and unpack to them and tell them that yesterday there are 2 suspects who are now accused persons that have appeared in court. They were arrested and appeared in court in connection with the murder of the councillor here in Mkhondo and his 2 friends. That case has been postponed to the 30th of January. Mr. Mota and Mr. Sangweni, who appeared in court today, they face charges that are related to be found in possession of this firearm. Those charges remain for now. According to the court documents, there are no charges that have been added on for now. However, the investigating team is of the view, and the prosecution is hoping that at a later stage there could be some charges that could be added on. But for now, they only face that charge that has got to do with being found in possession of this illegal firearm that, of course, will be taken for ballistics. Then the reports will come back to determine whether it has been used in the commission of crime in and around Mkhondo. The case that has got to do with the murder of the councillor and his 2 friends has been in court yesterday. 2 people appeared. It's been postponed to the 30th of January for further investigations and for formal bail application hearing. But we understand from our sources that they could be, or there is an expectation that a 3rd suspect in connection with the murder case of the councillor and his 2 friends is expected to appear in court tomorrow. Of course, once we get confirmation, we'll follow up on that, because for now these are 2 separate matters, but they are all happening in line and within the context of political killings in Mkhondo. But the former mayor and his co-accused, Mr. Sangweni, have not been charged with murder. They only been charged with being found in possession of the illegal firearm.
And that's why we wanted the clarity, just to make sure, as you say, the investigations are running concurrently. Just wanted to make sure we're all on the same page. Siphamandla, as always, brilliant in unpacking for us the issues behind the issues and where we are as far as timelines are concerned. Siphamandla Goge, thank you very much. I know he's going to stay there with our team and wait to see the co-accused at the Piet Retief Magistrates Court in Mpumalanga. It's former Mkhondo Mayor Vusi Mota and his co-accused. They appeared a short while ago. We are waiting to see if that van will make its way out of that particular entrance at the Magistrates Court. You could have seen the ANC members, I'm sure, and heard them in the background. They're demanding justice. I'm sure our team will go back there once that van starts reversing. I'm sure there'll be plenty of reaction from angry supporters of the ANC and the family as well.